Ushuaia, located at 54 degrees south, 48 degrees west. It's known as Fin du Mundo, the end of the world. Home to a population of 81,000, it claims the title of the southernmost city in the world. And you'd be forgiven for thinking that it's one of many forgotten inaccessible extremities that the world has to offer. But would it surprise you to hear that from New York, London, Dubai, and more, it's reachable in under 2 flights? Located to just south of the main city is the Ushuaia Malvinas Argentinas Airport, and it's one of the few gateways to Tierra del Fuego. Ushuaia is served by 4 airlines: Aerolíneas Argentinas, Flybondi, JetSmart Argentina, LADE, and LATAM Chile. Most of these services fly to the Argentinian capital Buenos Aires' 2 airports, Aeroparque, Ezeiza, with the latter being the airport's busiest route at 37 flights weekly. But Ushuaia is also accessible from everywhere else in Argentina, with frequent services to El Calafate, Cordoba, and Trelew in southern and central Argentina, respectively. There are also limited services to Rio Grande, Rio Gallegos, Comodoro Rivadavia. However, these destinations are operated by LADE, the Argentine Air Force in-house airline. With a small fleet, services can be quite sporadic. In addition to internal flights, Ushuaia receives seasonal traffic from Santiago, Chile with LATAM, as well as from São Paulo, Brazil, from Aerolíneas Argentinas. The airport itself features one runway, 0725, which is 3,300 meters or 10,830 feet long. This means it can handle a large aircraft up to the size of a Boeing 747 or a 777 if needed to. In fact, up until 2012, Aerolíneas Argentinas used to operate their fleet of 747-400s here on a regular basis. Nowadays, though, its main traffic consists of 737s, Embraer E190s, and Airbus A320s, as well as the occasional 787s from LATAM and A330s from Aerolíneas Argentinas. Because of the airport's position, Ushuaia's approaches take all flights over the Beagle Channel, avoiding any high terrain surrounding the airport. But that doesn't make it by any means an easy or straightforward approach. While not an everyday occurrence, high winds can batter the airport, making for crosswinds and turbulent landings on occasion. Although the airport terminal is fairly small, with only 2 jet bridges, it has a very striking wooden and glass triangular design, featuring a high roof, giving it a very homely, airy, and almost homely feel. This gives the illusion that it's bigger than it actually is. The terminal is certainly unique in this respect. So who's coming to Ushuaia, and what does it have to offer? Ushuaia has multiple tourist attractions, but mainly caters to the world's natural thrill seekers. The novelty of being at the end of the world is enough to bring many to the city, with many looking for that feeling of isolation and peace. In addition, Tierra del Fuego finds itself at the southern tip of the Andes mountain range, and resultantly attracts cold weather explorers and thrill seekers looking to go where few others go. Despite being only practically accessible by air, Ushuaia prides itself on the idea of ecotourism, promoting its own natural beauty through the landscapes and wildlife. However, Ushuaia is also the main port for Antarctic cruises. Every year in the summer season, multiple loads of cruise ships arrive through the airport to set sail to go beyond the end of the world and see what few others ever have the chance to. This is where Ushuaia's airport prides itself on having a runway long enough to accommodate large planes. In the past, they have seen services from the likes of XL Airways, UK, Condor, Air Berlin, Lufthansa, and more. All in all, Ushuaia Airport transported approximately 930,000 people in 2019, and present indications suggest that these figures are bouncing back very strongly. The airport's name, Malvinas Argentinas, is a pointer to the 1982 war in the South Atlantic, known to much of the world as the Falklands War. This was a war fought between Britain and Argentina over the Falkland Islands, known by Argentinians as Las Islas Malvinas, located approximately 600 kilometers off the coast of Argentina. While Britain has a permanent population and administration there, Argentina has always laid claim to them. Ushuaia played a major role for Argentina as it was a major naval base. As a result, the conflict is a major part of Ushuaia's history, as well as Argentina's as a whole. In terms of airports alone, Ushuaia is one of many whose names pay tribute to Argentine service personnel during the conflict. The proximity to the Falklands, combined with its historical role in the conflict, means that it's also a hotspot for war veterans. Ushuaia is a significant point in the world. There's almost nowhere further south and everywhere further north. It's not a city like Los Angeles or Tokyo, with a bustling metropolis and big industries beyond what it can provide naturally. It's a small, humble community, and the last light before the South Pacific darkness. The airport at the end of the world is far from unique. It has a runway, a terminal, a control tower, and a shop or two. But where it is in the world means that landing in Ushuaia will be nothing short of adventurous, and stands as a testament to the claim that the end of the world can be the beginning of everything.